It it can be a thing, but it would take a substantial amount. It would require a shit ton of exposure over a long period of time in a non-ventilated room. Also, I can find you the article if you want, since I'm already looking for articles. The CO2 within the lungs, once it's exhaled, breaks down the THC in the marijuana. So secondhand, it's down to like a 1% ratio of THC that is then absorbed through the skin from the smoke. And at that point, it then gets broken down even more by the blood. Now, inhaling it, it would go directly in the lungs, but it will then be broken down even more by the carbon dioxide that's in your lungs, making it a little bit more difficult for you to get high off it. Now, if you were in an unventilated room and you were around it like non-stop for a couple of hours, yeah, you could actually get really stoned off that. However, it is such a small amount that if you were in a room and you got super stoned off of secondhand, it still will not be detected in your bloodstream or in your piss, so you won't be able to, it won't be detected on a drug test. So it's still a minute amount. It's just at that point, since you're breathing it directly, it is going directly to your brain. But I did a ton of research. Did you read the whole fucking thing? There's a lot of shit on here. It eats it. It does not kill it. Similar to finding glioma cells, the cannabinoids were shown to trigger cell death through the stimulation of an endoplasmic reticulum stress pathway that activates autophagy, I don't know what that is, and promotes apoptosis. I don't know what those words mean. Other investigations have confirmed that CB1 and CB2 receptors may be potential targets in non-small cell lung, it's partially cut off, carcinoma, and breast cancer. It's murdering. Yes. I know what chemo is, thank you.
How to get this place organized. Thank you for your help, Captain.
In the vitro study of the effect of CBD on programmed cell death in breast cancer cell lines, found the CBD induced programmed cell death, independent of CB1, CB2, and I don't know what vanilloid receptors are, but that do. CBD inhibited the survival of both estrogen receptor and positive estrogen receptor negative breast cancer cell lines, inducing another word that I am going to butcher here, apoptosis, in the concentration-dependent manner. Well, yes, I am. And you're under laboratory animal and preclinical studies. There's actually a lot of facts on here. There's history, general information, human clinical studies, adverse effects, summary of evidence from cannabis and cannabinoids. And then there's actually, they have changes, which was updated November 30th of last year. Added text, state meta-analysis 30 in vitro and vivo studies reported that all but one study confirms that cannabinoids selectively kill tumor cells. I don't think I don't know, we could be determining it differently, but I believe it means selecting tumor cells in general, rather than other cells. How do you know? No, the context of which the sentence is read, it could be saying entirely that, see, that's what you believe. We would have to ask them what they mean, but we can't. 9 case control studies involved 13,931 participants. Also concluded there was insufficient evidence to support and refute a positive or negative association between cannabis smoking and the incidence of head and neck cancers. Huh. It's actually a really nice article. Do you want me to send it to you, Corey?
What are you thinking about, Captain?
Oh, well, anxiety, and to speed up metabolism in cancer patients. Because radiation makes you not want to eat. I mean, I'm not saying this is like the cure-all to cancer, but it can be used to treat it. Depends on what kind of depression you have. Corey, do you want me to send you this, this link? Oh, okay. But I will probably use this link to refer it. Go to human studies. It's showing breast cancer and neck cancer. What do you mean when not prescribed? I smoke it all the time and I have not had any adverse effects. You can't trust the doctor. Some of them don't believe that it can do anything. Some of them believe that it gives you cancer.
Radiation level is high down there.
That's why I don't trust doctors. I only trust scientists. I won't go to them, but that's why I don't trust doctors, because a lot of them go off of their own dumb fucking morals. It doesn't matter. There are some doctors that only go off of their fucking morals.
Blazkowicz, find a way
A lot of them don't keep their
before the
Hippocratic
radiation levels, you know, kill you.
What do you mean? Just look up fucking articles, look at the LGBTQ doctors and the shit that's going on with them, how they will straight up refuse a patient because they think that it's wrong. Look at the people, there are people that smoke weed or have smoked weed where I read an article where a dude got stabbed in the gut and the doctor refused to help him because he smoked marijuana. I've read articles about doctors all over the country where they refuse to help.
Yeah, this one guy needed a new lung transplant and the hospital refused to give it to him because he smoked weed. Like, he needed it like to live.
There are some hospitals that will just straight up refuse somebody because they're owned by a guy who says this is bad, so you're not allowed to admit them.
Yes, yeah. You can. No, I'm being dead serious. There
are people that...
I'm telling you, there's been stories.
Sometimes it shows in their medical exam, sometimes it comes up in the tests, but I've read thousands of articles on LGBTQ sites where this dude was like, I just read one recently where this dude, he turned into a woman, and this hospital was helping her for years, and they found out that, lo and behold, it was a dude once, and they just flat out kicked him out right in the middle of fucking cancer treatment. They were like, nope.
The Nazis keep the stolen intel inside
and they tried to find
center.
her for deceiving
You gotta
them.
find your way in there.
Did you read the human studies section? There's a bunch of tabs, alright? There's a tab that says Overview, General Information, History, Laboratory animal human clinical studies. Human clinical studies are laboratories. Look, all I'm trying to say is, you can't just immediately hate on something. Regardless, you can't just immediately hate on something because a few dumb idiots decided to fucking say that it was illegal and post a ton of fake information about it. But alcohol literally cannot benefit you in any way. No, alcohol is a downer. Alcohol can make you more depressed. Which means it's not an antidepressant. Alcohol cannot be used to treat depression. For a short period of time, if you're depressed and you drink alcohol, you are actually more likely to be more depressed. It damages the brain. Yeah, it calms you. But what about just occasionally smoking weed? Oh my lord. I know I can't sway you on the matter. It's just fun to argue with you. You're just talking about smoking it. He's talking about smoking it. That's still smoking, technically. And I don't really have a lot of tooth and enamel left. I'm not worried about it. Man, when I'm 60, I hope to be the grumpiest, bitchiest old man in the world, so... if I even live there. Man, my lungs are fucked already. No, it's not healthy to do any of that. It's not healthy to fucking smoke cigarettes, smoke weed, drink alcohol. It's not healthy to fucking... It's not healthy to walk outside and breathe. No, you were talking to idiots. You were talking to people like Artie.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Fuck the majority view.
Fuck you guys.
I'm
just sitting here.
There's a giant ugly motherfucker in the sky saying that the earth is flat.
Whoa.
Fuck the majority view. We're not here to talk about the majority view. We're here to talk about the facts. We are not here to talk about the majority view. We are here to talk about the facts. No, not immediately. But it said right there in the article, it attacks cancer cells. No, you just recognized one word, and then you went with that portion of the article. I read the whole rat section. I was talking to me. Well, tumor technically is cancer, but it's like a growth more than anything else. Because cancer is just when cells continue to reproduce and then die very rapidly. So basically the body is decaying in that specific spot. It's a nasty thing. But a tumor is more of a rapid growth of different kinds of cells. I actually don't know the whole specifics around it. We're gonna get off topic here, but it's kind of on the same topic. Hey. Some of them can pop and cause hemorrhaging. I found out why my grandparents haven't been around so much. Probably all the shit you had to put up with. What, people from Jersey? Yeah, they do it pretty hard. That's me. Them Jersey hearts.
Just pretty much you're fucked.
Oh, then Corey, when you posted... Oh shit.
Damn it. Hell yeah.
Inhalation of smoke. It's because of the inhalation of smoke. Someone came out with some crackpot theory, probably, that was like, if you inhale marijuana smoke, that's what gives you cancer. Actually, it was probably to the tobacco industry. When what's really in cigarettes is it's all the fucking chemicals. The fucking,
dossier Grace wanted.
I'm not
Guess
fat.
that's my cue.
I'm partially lazy. But I was lazy to begin with.
You Nazis born in a barn? You're letting the radiation
I had a belly
in.
for a while. It wasn't noticeable.
Ich wiederhole, nördliche Dekontaminationskammer beschädigt. An alle Mitarbeiter legen Sie umgehend Ihre Atemgeräte an.
Oh, holy shit. Corey, I'm gonna fucking tag you in this video so you can watch it.
Blazkowicz, I'm ready to pick you up. Just get to higher ground
It's been
and signal
used
your
since
location.
the beginning of time. It probably is in other countries, but this country had a huge war on it. Amsterdam has been using it since, this is true, but Sweden is doing studies on it right now. Sweden has been doing studies on it since I was 15. Actually, I think when I turned 20, Sweden, I read an article about how Sweden tried to send us papers, and the media took a bunch of like little sections out of it, like the little sections out of this article that we were reading where it showed like it can cause cancer in prostate. It's probably throat cancer or something that have to do with like where the tonsils are. Because I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That's what I thought. I'm not surprised by that at all.
We make a good team, you and I.
The human body is such a weird place. You know what? I'm gonna change my view right here, Brandon. I'm gonna change how I am right here, Brandon. The human body is fucking weird, alright? It does things, it helps in some places and it hurts in others. There you go.
Hey, you alive?
Not so good, friend.
Man, I always knew that smoking weed was a way to get cancer. I always knew that.
Be okay?
Been through worse, just need to rest.
All right. Hey, Seth, check it out.
You should. I'm not surprised. If you go do research on the human tongue, it is the weirdest part of the human body.
Research and so forth.
It can heal.
Shoshana, look who's here, Mr. Shimshon Blazkowicz. What have you done to me, Yinkala? What have you done? I've been so absorbed with this artifact you brought into my attention. Absorbed and angry. You see, the Dashichet engineers that made it.
That's what I love about science, dude.
Key, a term that only a complete and utter schmuck would accept it at face value, because first, it's not a key. I mean, I don't see a key here.
That's what I love about science, dude. It contradicts itself all the time.
I don't know what its actual purpose is.
I mean, I've learned some things today. I still stand where I do. I still support it.
All right.
I'm not gonna get on a soapbox and be like, smoke weed. It'll make you immortal. Probably gonna question why you're looking at a fucking cannabis article. I read the whole thing. The only part I didn't read was the general info and something else all the way at the bottom that I didn't give a shit about. It wasn't gonna have really any information that I wanted. Dude, I don't know. I'm done, okay? This argusation, this converment, this argusation that we're going on is going on for too long. I'm bored now. I don't know. There were too many big words there. I got really bored. I'll do. The testicles are so fucked up. Just, I'm done with that. I'm just gonna step away from that now. Dude, if you just watch the fucking... Just go and watch. No, don't trust anything that comes out of California. That state is done. There, that's fine. Just never trust anything that comes out of California. I don't trust their weed. California weed is like... You want to know why I don't trust California weed? Go listen to Robin Williams talk about it. Robin Williams has a stand-up skit entirely around California catatonic, which is a strain of weed that comes specifically out of California, and just listen to what it does to him. I will never touch California weed. That's like some straight-up lace shit or whatever they're doing. By the way, Corey, when he does a lot of the stand-up that they have on Spotify, he was coked out most of the time, so he says some really funny shit. Like, he gets up on stage and he just starts talking about shit that at the time, I'm sure if he said it in public, they would have arrested him. Like, Jesus Christ. It's such great stand-up, and he talks about the influx of big words. Dude, I don't know. That's why they say like CBDs and THC, dude. Like, look. Tetrahydrocanophenol. Yep, that's my cancer right there. Here it is.
There was one guy with an amazing claim to fame in terms of drugs and sport.
Dude, Robin Williams was so fucking funny back in the day.
There was one guy with an amazing claim to fame in terms of drugs and sport. His name was Doc Ellis. And Doc Ellis did an incredible thing. The one person who knows, thank you. Doc Ellis pitched a no-hitter on LSD. Those who've taken LSD, tell the others how hard that might be. If I took LSD, I'd be talking to every blade of grass like, sorry. So walk into a Major League Baseball stadium like, shh. The whole field is like, fuck. All the fans in the stadium like, The umpire walks out, it's Shiva. Catcher steps out, instead of a mask, he's wearing a samurai mask. Instead of a glove, it's a vagina. Come to daddy! Batter walks out, instead of cleats, he's got hooves. Yes, instead of a bat, it's a cobra. You walk out of the mount, even your gloves going, this is fucking weird! The ball, yes, I love you, let's do this. Do it, daddy, do it! Pass the cobra into the vagina.
I fucking love his old stand-up, dude. Like, just spend like, I think his stand-up overall, I think it'll take up about 2 or 3 hours. If you just sit there and listen to the whole thing, you might die from laughter towards the end. You'll just suffocate. Oh, Corey, you'll love this. I was telling Brandon and Artie about it earlier, but I read an article on I Fucking Love Science about a dude who sneezed and he closed his mouth and plugged his nose to try and stifle the sneeze, and it caused an air bubble to go down his throat and rip it open. It also caused a shit ton of various air bubbles to go into his chest and cause this popping sensation. So he went to the hospital because his throat swelled up, and he could hardly breathe and hardly talk. And apparently that popping sensation was the air bubbles ripping like parts of cartilage in his chest. Yeah, it was a fucking awesome ass article. And they're like, so at the end they were like, yeah, so I guess you shouldn't plug your nose and close your mouth when you sneeze. Your fucking diaphragm shifts. Your heart doesn't stop, by the way. That was proven that that is not the case. That's bullshit. It does cause a bunch of organs to kind of squeeze a little bit, though. I love medical articles, dude. They're always filled with the most fascinating stuff. No? Oh, I can handle the blood. I don't want to deal with people. No, not really.
What are you... What? The fuck are you guys talking about?
I've seen the inside of my body enough times to know that it's all the same. I mean, when I cut the end of my finger off, I could see the bone. I just calmly wiped away the blood, as there was a lot, so it took a while, and then super glued the end back on.
It's just that it took me hours to put her down. Okay.
That's actually a really funny story. There was a lot more to it. I sanitized it. But like, the story behind it is I think it's my Xbox 360 had 2 HDMI ports, and when you have 2 HDMI ports, you can link 2 TVs, and so you can do split screen like that.
5 minutes?
And the problem with it is there's this big old tab, and the other HDMI port was underneath the power cable, and there's this big old tab on the power cable, so when you plugged it in, you couldn't plug in another HDMI. Or I couldn't, at least I couldn't plug mine in because it was too fat. So I'm like, whatever dude, I can just saw off that tab. So I'm holding it between my thumb and my middle finger, and I grabbed one of my big knives that has a serrated edge, and I started cutting through it. And it was like really difficult to cut through, so I was pushing really, really hard. And I think it's because I pulled too far down the blade, because there was a really sharp part, and it just started to glide through the plastic and just took the end of my middle finger off.
Heavily armed guard towers,
and
the coastline is riddled
according to
with
Junior,
mines.
I did not make a single sound. I just stood up and ran into the bathroom and started running water on it. And the chunk of my finger was kind of hanging off, so I didn't lose it. And Junior's like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "Hey, kind of." As I'm just like covering the fucking bathroom in blood. So I get the bleeding to slow down and it starts to clot. And I'm like, "Junior, I need you to get me a towel." And he's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "I just need a towel, man." And he comes into the bathroom and just goes, "Oh, fuck!" And then runs to the kitchen and grabs me a kitchen towel. And so I wrap my finger in this towel.
Oh my
I'm like
god.
clutching with my chest and trying to put as much pressure on it as fucking possible so that I can get it to slow down the bleeding. And Junior's like, "We don't have a first aid kit." I'm like, "Dude, I need to seal this up. Like, I need something. I need gauze, something that's gonna seal this up." And he's like, "Well, there's a Walmart 5 minutes up the road." So we hop in his car as I'm clutching this rag that is slowly turning red. And we run into the Walmart, and we run into the section, and there's this lady in there, and she looks at me, and her eyes just go huge, and I just look at her, I'm like, "Where's the first aid kit?" And she didn't even fucking say anything, she just pointed to a sign, and we ran over there, and we bought a first aid kit, and the cashier was like, frantically trying to check us out, as I'm just sitting there like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not bleeding that bad." The towel wasn't like dripping yet. It was turning red, but it wasn't dripping yet. And so like I'm sitting there, I'm clutching my hand in my chest, and I'm like trying to keep enough pressure, and we get back to the house, and we managed to get it to stop bleeding for a minute, and just dumped, like, we had the antiseptic, and I didn't even like dab it on there, I just popped the fucking top off and just dumped it on my finger. And like,
I need you to make it
so it cleared it, and then I grabbed super glue and just globbed it on my fucking finger, shoved the end back onto it, and just taped it in fucking gauze. Like, my whole fucking hand, I just taped it together. And it was like that for a day and a half, and then I took the gauze off, and the cells managed to rebond up by the bone, and then there was just this huge fucking, like, canyon in my finger. And you could see almost all the way down to the bone. Like, if you held a light up to the back of it, you could see the bone through the muscle and tissue that was healing. I took a picture of it, but it's probably long gone by now. But that was a fun day. My finger hurt like a bitch. Nah, not really. I didn't feel any pain until a little after I took the bandaging off. I actually cannot feel anything in the tip of that finger anymore. And then I took the first and second layers off of my index finger as well. But I couldn't find it, so it just kind of healed over. And now there's like this weird indent on my index finger that like just has no nerves in it. That was a really fun day. And then a few months later, I got road rash on 70% of my body and just walked it off. That was a shitty week, dude. I finally went to the doctor after, like, I showed up at my dad's house for a day because I was going to spend the day with him, and, like, I was all, like, crumpled over and trying to stand because my side hurt so bad because, when I fell off my board and I was sliding, I tried to stop by rolling onto my side, and it just ended up pulling my shirt up, and it tore up most of my lats, and then I slid on my back for a little while. But I was holding my arms to my chest so that I can try and roll. So my shoulder bones must have been popping out a little bit because they got all torn up. But a lot of my back did not. It was mostly just my side, my arm, and my leg. And then my dad forced me. I don't know, probably. I'm also a masochist. Pain doesn't really bother me too much. But my dad then forced me to go to the doctor, and he didn't give me really anything to like help it heal, because I didn't have a lot of money. I was like, I got like $100, give me something that'll help me sleep, because you could not imagine how hard it is to lay down when most of your side is just ripped skin. And like I had to drive to my dad's house like that. Like I had a low ass car at the time. I had a fucking it was a 1996 Firebird, so it's this big fucking V8 engine, low ass car, super fucking fast. And when you sit in this thing, it was literally like sitting in a fucking cockpit. And you have no idea how hard it was to get into that car. But I wouldn't say it's that I have a high pain tolerance, it's that I take minor bits of joy from taking pain. So like, I guess I just receive it a little bit differently than most people. Paper cuts though, I still feel them. Motherfucking books that have to get you. There's a ton of things that I shouldn't have walked off. I walked off a concussion. Longboarding. I walked off fracturing my shin. I don't even understand how my shin fractured in the first place either. I was just hiking in the woods and I stepped off of this log, and like as I stepped down, this sharp pain just shot up my leg, and then my shin fucking swelled up and turned purple after like a few hours. Like I was hiking with my buddy and I was like, let me go lay down in the car. So I went and like took a nap in his car and I went short. And he came back and he was like, oh, what happened to your leg? And so I just didn't walk for like, or I tried not to walk as much as possible, and it healed up just fine. But I didn't think it was fractured until I done the x-ray after my car accident, and they were like, apparently you fractured your shin at some point because there was a bunch of hairlines in there. And it's like, bent weird. But, oh, cool. When I went to the doctor, when I first went to the doctor to get my shoulder checked out, because I only went on the initial when I first messed up my shoulder. And then after that, I didn't go for a really long time. And it was starting to hurt a lot, so I went to the doctor and I was like, yeah, you know, my shoulder hurts a lot and I can pop it in and out freely if I hold it above my head. They're like, what do you mean? And so I held my arm above my head and it fucking clicked out almost down to my side. And I was like, yeah, and then I just rolled my shoulder and it rolled back in. My doctor was like, yeah, that's not right.
That's not right. No shit, doc. No shit.
And then I went through like a year and a half of physical therapy. And I'm lucky, I don't need reconstructive surgery. It's just a small section of the socket that's no longer there. So if I hold my arm above my head, and the muscles are weaker, then it'll pop out. But I've been conditioning my shoulder for a while, so it won't pop out right now unless I put weight on it. But it's a great shock factor because I like to go up to people and roll my shoulder. And when you roll your arm, it causes the upper part of the shoulder bone. I put in bones. I'm sorry. But where the joint connects, the bulbous part can actually click up against your shoulder, and since that's part of the socket that's missing, it will just pop out for a second and make this really nasty popping sound. And I'm just like, I'll go up to people and be like, you know what it sounds like when a shoulder pops out? And people are like, no, and I go, it's literally like this low popping sound, and you can hear like the blood getting pushed out of the way. It's kind of a nasty sound. I like doing it though. Sometimes I do it too much though and it starts to hurt. But I can't lay on my side anymore, which kind of sucks. Because if I lay on my side, I can actually accidentally pop my shoulder out while I sleep. And I wake up in the morning and it feels like someone hit it with a bat. That's what I'm talking about, is my shoulder. And how it's all fucked up. Because the socket's fucking missing. Whatever, dude, I don't care. I don't care, man. That conversation is way out. Now I'm talking about all the dumb shit that I've done to myself. That's very nice. I'm happy with it. I'm not surprised. Their servers aren't very good. They're going from fucking DS or Nintendo servers to fucking full-on servers. I mean, Sony. When I read an article about Sony, they picked up when they were talking about picking up the servers. Hold on, sorry, I was reading something and talking at the same time. It's not a good idea. So they were talking about how Nintendo has server issues, but since there were a lot of people that have Nintendo products, they didn't have that many server issues when you were playing it on the DS and everything. But they came out with this article and they were like, yeah, they're having trouble with like Xbox and they're having trouble with the PC on their servers. And then it came to PS4 and they were like, oh, and Sony just automatically dedicated like 50,000 servers to it to test it. And I was like, oh, well, that's because Sony is a multi-billion-dollar company. That's okay.
Looks like I got a shortcut through this building.
Detainees, this is inspection day. Do not attempt to resist inspection. This is a service for your own safety.
Man, I learned about this gun the other day, Brandon. It fucking ran off of a coiled spring. Yeah. I couldn't explain it to you, you'd probably have to watch the video, but it's... I can tell you it's a French gun, and that it worked really well until it got dirt in it. Forgotten Weapons hasn't been putting out that many videos, but that's because, they just found an archaeological dig site for World War I. Or I think it's somewhere in like Scotland or something. They found a site where there was a bunker and it was just filled with shit, but it needed to be excavated. It was like there was a lot of flooding and a lot of the walls broke and it got filled with mud, and they're hoping to find a lot of cool guns because apparently the part of it was it belonged to some gunsmith or something. I didn't look into it too much. I just look forward to the guns coming out. Oh, and they came out with the a video on that Russian suppressor that looks so iconic. I think you know what I'm talking about, Brandon. It has that big fucking end and then it goes into a regular cylinder. No, here's the best part about it. So it's, when it was originally built, it was built unlike any other suppressor in the world, and both ends were sealed by a rubber gasket. I mean, completely sealed. There were no holes in it. It just had threading on the end, and then the bullet created the hole. So for about 150, excuse me, for about 150 rounds, when the bullet passed through the hole, no gas could escape because the rubber perfectly encased the bullet. And then after about 150 bullets or so, the hole would get a lot bigger and gas was starting to escape. But here's the best part about it. The Russians built the suppressors to be throwaways. So once they were done for and they no longer suppress, they just pop it off, fucking huck it, and put a new one on there. So the PBS-01 suppressor is really fucking cool. And the fucking video they showcased it on, they fucking slapped it on an RPK and fired it full auto. that thing was fucking quiet. They were using non-subsonic rounds, and it was just like tick, 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 tick. The problem with it is RPKs have 162 round drums. So they got through most of the drum, and then you could hear it was going tick, 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 and then it got louder, and then it was like pat, pat, pat. Fucking cool ass suppressor though. Yeah, why not? Who's it by? Huh. As long as you like it.
Looks like I powered up that overhead crane.
Be right back. I gotta take a piss.
Moving on from the tower now. Mines are disabled, and Fergus is scouting ahead. Just had a big fight with the Nazis. Barely made it. William? Don't know if this is normal, but I think the pregnancy is making me a little, you know, excited. Oh God, is everyone listening in on this frequency? Yes.
Yes.
Max sauce.
By the way, sorry that I'm talking a lot. It's because I'm in a really good mood. Yeah. Technically. Cute, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely fits perfectly in their sentence. I'm to agree with Corey on this one.
Why are you being so obtuse about this?
Trapped. Looks like I gotta blast my way out.
Hold on 1 second. I just gotta ask. I gotta ask Corey a question here. Acute has been used, yes. And then obtuse is retarded.
Sure it is.
It flows better with the sentence. Anyway. No, he's saying that you don't have to use articulate. You could have used acute, which would have made the sentence flow much better, because he's looking at it from the point of view of a writer. Which, by the way, Corey, it would have. You would have used the word acute. But, Corey, if you read the comment that I posted on that dumb bitch, when I was talking to marijuana, I never said marijuana problem. No, hold on, wait. This is important. When I wrote that, I never used the word marijuana twice. I only used euphemisms for it. So I said marijuana once, and then I said all of the slang words for it. I even used, I think I used split. At some point I said Mary Jane. It was fun just slapping the slang terms in there, because I was pretty sure when she was reading it, she would look at the slang term and be like, well, that's bad, and stop reading it.
Sounds like someone is putting up a fight.
No, she was just being obtuse because she's stuck in her ways.
Are you triggered? Are you triggered?
It's not a fair fight.
Is any trick fair? Is any kind of trick that you pull on anybody fair? It's a trick. Is it supposed to be fair? I'm just curious. Am I right or wrong?
I don't want to talk to him anyway.
Oh my god, this game is so much fun. God damn, this game's fun.
Name's Horton.
William J. Blaskowitz.
Blaskowitz. Terribility hellfire, son. Ain't you supposed to be dead?
I recovered.
Well, Tara Billy, don't mean to be rude, but what's your business around these parts, apart from saving our sorry ass?
Just walked 5 feet into any Pennsylvania town.
Are you now? Now this here is the last remaining haven for the cancerous growth of independent free thinkers, spreading all over the South.
Corey, I got something for you.
Oh, we be the outcast, the poor.
Minute
well, everyone who ain't part
and
of
minute are spelled the same way.
That man right there, getting yourself a drink. That's my old-timer friend, Paris Jack. Paris Jack is a brawler, cutter, a true believing anarchist. A hell of a Claire on that player, ain't that right, Paris?
Don't like to toot my own horn, except literally.
Streets are quiet, Horton. Nobody's... Wait. Yes, streets are quiet.
Now that's the professor. She got them eyes, can see a speck of dirt in a cow's ass off 100 yards. I tell you, them goddamn nasty son bitches coming here, we gonna shoot their asses out. I tell you what, going out in a blaze of glory, hallelujah!
Got a lot of good people here. You should join us. We can always use
Evil
more.
transitive heart. That's mean. That's mean.
Holy shit, it's him.
Didn't that Nazi bitch kill you?
Come here.
Your friend here kind of told St. Cute to go fuck yourself.
With the dry cell suit, walking legend.
I know who he is. Oh, damn it. Here they come. Harris, I'm feeling a little jittery. You mind taking the edge off?
Let me see what I can do about that.
You know, my ma always said, never trust a man can't handle his whiskey. So you sit right down, say Tara Billy, and drink up.
I love that word.
What in the world
Yeah.
the fuck is this shit?
Spot on.
Special.
Oh, goddamn.
Now listen, Tara Billy,
No,
I
impetuous is spot
respect
on.
your ambition.
Impetuous is something
There's
different.
nothing can be done no more. The world has sank into the crapper, and all we can do now is drink this whiskey and watch the vortex suck it all down.
Didn't expect your belly to be quite so yellow.
We've been fighting for a revolution since long before them Nazis came here. We were the first to start building a civil rights movement to advocate equality for everyone. You know the concept of civil rights, Tara Billy? No, you don't. You're just a jarhead, ain't you?
Buddy, I laid my life on the line for freedom, justice, and the American way, while you and your bohemian friends were passing out Bolshevik propaganda and opposing the draft on every street corner. What good is your fucking equality? You can't muster the backbone to
Such
stick up
minute
for your
paces.
people while the
Sometimes, man,
coyote's
I'm just
scratching
like,
at your front door.
this
We
is
stood
minutes
up
or minutes.
against the imperialist war machine of the United States of America and the
That's-
greedy money men of Wall Street. It was
That's-
itching to send the children of the proletariat off to die in foreign
That's how I
lands
taught
so
myself
that they could
to
be filling
spell
their
minutes.
coffers. It weren't their sons bleeding on the beaches. No, they draft people like you for their
I taught
dirty work
myself
while
to
they
spell
watch the
minute
dollars
off
roll
of,
in. You're the pawn, the
saying to
patsy,
myself,
taker's
spelling
man
minute
among
is such
the
a
men.
minute
Well, I
issue.
think through that shit, decided not to be a party to it.
Yet here you are, guns in hand, shooting Nazis.
I fucking kick
just
ass
like
at spelling,
me.
dude.
Difference is you come late to the party. Perhaps your
All I
kind
have to do
got
is
their
read
asses
it,
here.
send it
We
out,
won the
pronounce it
war.
correctly a couple times, and then I
It'll
can
take
spell
more
it.
than lead right through it.
This'll get you drunk, Tara Billy, you upstanding lackey of the establishment, Jakes.
Listen, pal, I ain't got time for your horse shit. You gotta make the call. Give up and die or step the fuck up.
I ain't wanting to argue with you, Tara Billy.
I actually
Tired of
used to.
fighting.
You tired? Man, fuck you. I got kids on the way. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna raise them in a world run by these Nazi assholes. So what's it gonna be? You hillbilly, degenerate moonshiner, Bolshevik cowards, goddamn traitors.
Lord, Lord, ain't never seen a man remain coherent after more than one shot over holding special. I like you, Billy. Like your gumption.
Man, that's why I like Battlefield 4 sniping, dude. I could calculate the exact, no, because I could calculate the exact distance that they were from me and know where to fire in order to hit them in the head,
He's quick learning.
even while they're moving.
Figures out what's what.
So, what's your plan?
You're gonna ride it, cowboy. Yes, sir. You're gonna ride on out there, draw off the Nazi fire, while we make our way down to the harbor with all those who survived the purge.
Gotcha.
All hinges on that boat of yours showing up.
It'll be there.
Oh, easy now, easy. There you go. Just mind the temper.
Gordon, you better get up here. Nazis swarming in like flies on shit.
Check, check. All set there, Billy. Now get!
See what this puppy can do.
Sorry, dude, it's my girlfriend. She makes me really happy, so I get really social. She's helping me. She's helping me with my driving anxiety right now, because I still have severe anxiety after the crash, even though that was more than a year ago. Dude, I watched this video of fucking gun fails. I will never watch any of that ever again, because all it does is make me mad. Yeah, and there's a portion of it where this dude has a fucking, I think it was a break barrel single action shotgun. So he loads his shell, he fucking cracks it closed, and he fires. But I don't know, but and it doesn't fire. The striker hits the timer, but it doesn't fire the shotgun shell. So he fucking tips the gun up and looks into the barrel, and it goes off and fucking blows off his hat. And I was watching it happen as he started to turn the gun, and I swear to you, I was like, "No, you fucking idiot!" I was yelling at a YouTube video. And then I watched a video of this fucking cop. He's like, "I'm gonna show you how to quick draw," and he fucking, as he's throwing the fucking gun, he pulls the trigger and shoots himself in the leg. And I was like, "Are you fucking retarded?" I can't watch those videos. They just make me angry.
Hey, sir. I kind of handcuffed myself. Well, we're not sending backup. Figure it out, sir. Magician makes cop cuff himself.
Operations. Corey, I'm streaming Battlefield 1 if you want to watch. So, from watching my Forgotten Weapons channel, where I go to learn about old guns, I learned about this gun called the Farquhar Hill, and I believe it's a French-made carbine. I can't remember exactly, but it was a semi-auto, drum-fed rifle the French used for a while, and it was extremely accurate. And here's what was special about it: it had a 12-round magazine. It had a drum mag on it. And it was the first rifle in existence to have a drum mag on it and successfully work. But here's the thing. On magazines, there's these things called feed lips, and it's what holds the bullets in the gun. And it's also what allows the follower to pick up the next bullet and rechamber it. The feed lips on this gun were on the inside of the gun and not on the magazine. So there was a little switch that locked the bullets into the magazine. And so what you do is you would hold that switch down, load a round, and then let go of it, and then grab the next round, press it in while holding down the switch. So you basically just carefully place one by one in. Now, the issue that people had with this gun is when they were using it, if you tried to drop the mag prematurely, all of the bullets would just fly out of it. Because it was under such high spring tension, they would literally just jump out of the magazine. And I want one so bad. They're super cool looking, but the video I watched on it, the historian that was talking about the gun itself was like, if you watch in the video, I actually make this mistake, and it was so fucking funny. They got it in slow-mo, and he's fucking dropping the mag, and like he prematurely pulls the mag, and like 6 bullets just go flying out, and he like drops the magazine, and you can see he's like just like freaking out because there's bullets flying out. But still one of the coolest guns ever built. And old rifles were fucking funny. Some of the ones that you watch, the way they built it, there were a lot of rifle fails. Yeah, it's just about testing rocket boosters and flight patterns and everything. I just got headshotted from highway. Neil deGrasse Titan? Man, I know his quotes. Are you kidding me? Of course I know who Neil deGrasse Titan is. Yo, if you want to talk about something Neil deGrasse Titan said, go watch his interview about the experiment that him and his wife ran on his kids. That sounds awful, but it's a social experiment that he runs. And it's about the Tooth Fairy, but it's a fantastic read. Well, it's not a read, he talks about it. Neil deGrasse Titan is kind of like Bill Nye. He is a huge believer in science, and his whole life is based on it. He's a really cool guy. I'm rooting for the Vikings.
What? Wait, what'd you, Corey, wait, what'd you say?
Now, dude, the Vikings are gonna crush it this year.
Yeah, they go. I was about to say, how are the Vikings and the Eagles gonna do the Super Bowl if the Eagles beat the Vikings? That's what I thought you said. That's what I thought you said. I was like, wait, what? The only reason the Vikings won.
Dude, the Vikings are huge
right now, the best teams are Eagles. Eagles is one of the best teams in the. No, I did see their last game. They played fine. They won.
I've contacted Grace. The U-boat is on its way in.
What? They won. I'm just saying.
Listen, don't do anything reckless.
Just have a little bit of faith, man.
Stay safe.
A little bit of faith.
I'll be fine. I'm out.
Horton, what's your status?
The only reason the Vikings won, the only reason Vikings won is because they got an interception. That's the only reason they won.
But you see, Artie, in order for them to get an interception, it was thrown to them, like straight up thrown.
Well, I'm not saying their odds of winning are very slim. Their odds are very slim of winning. I understand that.
Dude, Vikings are gonna crush them.
Nazis here. Foster's topside of the... Get on ya! What's the name of this fucking place? We're on the roof of the Lakeview apartment building. Think we can hold out for a wee bit, but these Nazis keep coming like torrential diarrhea.
Billy, we've met up with your people on the roof of the Lakeview apartment building. That ride of yours better get here soon, because we won't hold out much longer.
Hey, Conrad, you up and went on a tropical cruise with our boat? The Nazis are fucking killing us here!
Fergus, Irene, sorry, it's being held up. Working to resolve the problem.
Keep... doing what you're doing.
The difference between Wentz and fucking Foles. Listen. Foles doesn't run the ball. Foles doesn't think with his head. He doesn't look. He just literally he freezes is what he does. He doesn't, he runs the ball. Like, they run the ball too much when they, no, listen, when they have Foles, they run the ball a lot more. They don't throw the ball. But when they had Wentz, he was throwing the ball. Wentz was also running in for touchdowns. Wentz carried the team for the first, like, 12 games, dude. Like, and then they were playing against the Rams. The Rams purposely went after his knee, and he now has a torn he has a torn ACL. He'll be back next year, like next season, but he's going to be out for at least another 8 months because they tore his ACL. But he has some of the best doctors helping him out and like getting him back. Oh, he's already getting Player of the Year. I already know he's going to get Player of the Year. He's getting Player of the Year no matter what. Oh yeah, I mean any team that wants to go to the Super Bowl is going to try to take out the quarterback. If someone if Foles gets injured this game, we don't have a quarterback. We have no quarterback. He's fucking horrible, dude. He's the worst. I don't even know who he is. He's horrible. From what I've heard at work, my buddy, one of my friends at work, he's a hardcore football fan. You can ask him anything. He'll tell you all the stats and everything. It's just like, what the fuck? How do you know this?
If we're going down fighting!
Grace! We need evacuation now!
Corey, let me put it this way. He put $1,000 on one game, and he won $3,000 because he put $1,000 on a game. Like, that's how hardcore my one buddy is. He'll put that much money on a game.
Jesus Christ, Grace, that was close. You're still a conrag, but you're the most lovable conrag I've ever laid eyes on.
Drop you like yesterday's
help
news.
everyone get on board the U-boat. The Nazis will regroup and attack. Hurry up. Blazkowicz, get your ass up on the Lakeview apartment building roof and climb on board the U-boat. We've spotted the Outsmerzer on the radar. It'll be here any minute. Haul ass.
Alright, haul ass, got it. I was about to say, watch what you say there. Because there's plenty of other better quarterbacks than just fucking Wentz. I'll tell you that. No, yeah, I know. But we fucking took back fucking Michael Vick. Come on now. No, I don't have a problem with Vick. A lot of people had a problem with him, what he did. I'm like, he served his time. It doesn't matter. He did his... The whole dogfighting.
Blazkowicz, all of the evacuees are on board, but we can't leave. Props are stuck in the mud. We're stranded, and the Outsmerzer is incoming. If it gets here before we bail, we are fucked.
I say it's time to ready the nuclear cannon.
What are you talking about, Fergus?
I figure the shockwave from the atom bomb could push the boat out to sea.
Now that's the stupidest fucking plan I have ever heard. Set.
Well, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Blazkowicz, hop on the nuclear cannon and fire it to maximum distance. I just hope it's far enough away from us not to rupture the hull.
It's also the most dangerous. Ooh, good.
Dude, Oh, Christ.
You have to fire now, Blazkowicz! Now!
Got it. Looks like the Ausmercer lost track of us. Clear skies on the scope.
Friar Angle commands it now. Using it to hunt terrorists. But in the way back, the Ausmercer would roam from city to city, crushing any resistance. Now, if we ignite a revolt, you can be sure the Ausmercer swoop in, put an end to it before you can say hell's bells. If we're gonna start this revolution, we need to put an end to the Ausmercer firstly.
So then we mount a surprise attack.
Excuse me, that was a headshot. Do not lie to me. I think I need to change my sight is what I need to do.
Automated security system called Odin. Seen it when I was up there.
We'll hijack the system, find the Odin codes, and
Triangles
disable
for super long range.
Yeah, but that kind of information is a top military secret. Only
Yeah, but all I know, Brandon, this Sunday's gonna be busy as fuck at work.
Military facility infill.
Because it's the game. It's just gonna be busy as tits.
Off their computing machines. Not a problem.
It's gonna be lit, dude. If the Eagles win, I don't even know what I'm gonna do.
Venus. Ever since you obliterated the Oberkommando at Roswell with a nuclear bloody warhead,
It's gonna be nuts in Philly. I'll tell you that right now. There's gonna probably be there's not gonna be a riot, but there's gonna be a mass gathering. Is what I'm gonna say.
all of their top brass, all their top military secrets have been moved.
Oh, Eagles fans aren't even that bad, dude. L.A. No, in L.A. This is what my chef was telling me when he lived in California. When the Lakers would win or lose, there'd be hella riots, like all the time, like hella riots. Do not wear a Cowboys jersey. That's all I have to say. People will literally people will punch you just because of the jersey you wear. Just because of your jersey. They don't care. I'm telling you, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care.
William and I are going for
it's literally yeah, they're pretty crazy. I'll have to admit, Eagles fans are.
His papers are all in his glove box.
Yeah. What about him?
Well, is he a Nazi?
You a Nazi fella? Can't even tell no more. How I look?
Like a walrus. Don't forget your luggage.
Last attack. Let's try a different sniper.
Remember, you're Jules Redfield, professional actor, traveling to Venus to audition for the part of William Joseph Blaskovich. Now, you are summoned by personal invitation, so security should be minimal. Break a leg.
Mr. Redfield?
Okay.
Mr. Hughes Redfield?
Yeah, that's me.
I'm Helena, the director of this film. Apologies for the long journey, but my producer favors a safe location and has an affinity for dramatic settings. Come.
Oh, my luggage.
Someone will bring it for you. Come. Welcome to the audition, Mr. Redfield. Now that you're all here, I ask you to prepare.
Well, both teams are at a disadvantage because it's not going to be a home game for either of them. The game takes place in Minnesota this year.
He has a volatile disposition, so.
Oh, really? You live in Minnesota?
Do in his presence.
No.
Mr. Redfield,
it would not.
I can't stress enough how important.
They from Minnesota?
Your script
Oh
is
shit.
I will be with you shortly.
Can't blow my cover.
It's all right. The Patriots, the Patriots cheats. It's okay. You can't really get any. You can't get any lower than
They cheated in the fucking 2015, or was it 2015? It was either 2014 or 2015 Super Bowl against the Seahawks. They cheated super hard.
How am I supposed to remember this shit? I gotta write this down.
Muhammad must go to the mountain type deal.
Places, quickly! Heil Hitler!
Heil Hitler!
Patriots fans have no class.
Helene! Kommen Sie. Haben Sie das gesehen? Fremde in meinem Büro. Würden Sie mir bitte verraten, wer in Gottes Namen das ist?
Ja, es sind Schauspieler.
The fog is rolling in.
Diese Männer wollen für die Rolle von William Josef Blaskowitz vorsprechen. Es sind Schauspieler. Es tut mir leid, meine Nachricht hat sie wohl nicht erreicht.
Und besser konnten wir nicht finden. Keiner von denen sieht dem Kerl auch nur ähnlich.
Ja, das kriegen wir.
Gott nochmal!
Das kriegen wir mit Schminke hin, mein Führer.
Oh ja, Schminke. Gut. Das ist magisch. Magisch. Schauspieler. Geschult in der Kunst der Verkleidung und Täuschung.
If you showboat too much, though, you can get hella penalized.
Spion unter Ihnen. Sie haben sicher alle mein Buch gelesen.
Oh, yes, mein Führer. And my children have read it too.
I loved it, Mr. Hitler. Super good.
Mr. Hitler. Wenn Sie mich ansprechen, sagen Sie mein Führer. Verstanden? Haben Sie keinen Respekt vor Autorität? Ihre Worte gewähren Einblick in einen höchst verräterischen Geist.
I am so sorry, mein Führer.
Sind Sie denn ein Idiot?
No, mein Führer.
Sind Sie ein verkleideter Schurke, ein Jude? Ein verräterischer Jude?
No, mein Führer. I'm from Arizona.
He is a super nice guy. I've heard so many good things about Wentz.
Sie kommen immer wieder. Wölfe im Schafspelz. Konspirierende, lügende, niederträchtige Juden. Ich erkenne sie schon von weitem. Wenn Sie mein Buch gelesen haben, wissen Sie, dass ich die Wahrheit kenne. Und wer die Wahrheit auf seiner Seite hat, der gewinnt immer. So konnte ich die Welt von den Juden reinigen und so konnte ich die minderwertigen Kommunisten in die Knie zwingen. Oh, so ging das. Ich habe ihn vernichtet. William. Oh,
Why did he say it?
Blaskowitz. Helene. Mein absolutes Meisterstück. Das Jahrhundertepos. Und mein künstlerisches Erbe.
What are you doing, Hank?
Wer mein
You being weird?
liest, der
You
wird die
funny guy?
zahllosen Stunden zu schätzen wissen, die ich aufgewendet habe, damit jede Szene, jeder Zeile, jeder Silber fehlerfrei ist.
Bravo, mein Führer, bravo!
Um Gottes Willen. Mutti, mir ist so kalt. Weg!
I watch football for the joy of watching football. Although I am a Seahawks fan. But I'll occasionally support my Eagle brothers.
Zusammen mit Ihnen.
A cold-blooded terrorist. That is what you are.
What the hell?
Yes.
Right.
Well, praise the sun.
And you are a Nazi whore.
Can I send this guy a message?
You monster! What are you going to do to me?
Shit, what's this guy's name? To Gulag with me. I can't see.
I will rape and murder you.
So many German innocent lives you have killed, but the German race will rise again!
Shit.
Yeah, they tried to force a fumble.
I will murder your dirty race too.
Damn, couldn't even see that dude. Medic!
Aber Sie haben anscheinend nicht die mindeste Ahnung von der Psyche eines Mannes wie William Joseph Blazkowicz. Wie können Sie sein, was Sie nicht verstehen? Sie spielen Sie die Rolle. Füllen Sie die Rolle.
A cold-blooded terrorist. That is what you are.
And you're a Nazi whore.
Monster. What are you going to do to me?
I will rape you, and I will murder you.
So many German innocent lives you have killed. But the German race will rise again.
And
yeah, every little thing.
Race too.
They do.
Viel besser. Sie könnten von ihm lernen. Ich gebe Ihnen, was Sie brauchen, um den Geist dieses Irren zu verstehen, dieses dreckigen Untermensch. Oh, ich kannte ihn in- und auswendig.
Oh please, just because we had a game against you.
Ihn der Gerechtigkeit übergeben. Mein Gott, habe ich Hunger.
Our team is held in high standards.
William Joseph Blazkowicz. Aufgewachsen in Mesquite, Texas.
I'm not surprised, dude. Watching
und eine polnische Jüdin. Die Mutter wurde vom Vater ausgeliefert, starb in einem Vernichtungslager in Neumexiko. Selbst als Erwachsener waren seine geistigen Fähigkeiten noch die eines Kindes. Und tatsächlich, als wir nach seiner Exekution aufschnitten, konnte man sehen, dass er Jude ist. Oh. Helene, machen Sie weiter. Ich bin müde.
Aspirants.
Man, I swear it's because we lost fucking Marshawn Lynch.
William Joseph Blazkowicz was not a man of intellect. He was a man of action. The scene takes place right before the scene.
You know who he went to play for?
Blazkowicz is about to plant the bombs that will massacre the German children in the orphanage.
It was either the Rams or the Vikings. I don't remember.
Standing guard outside the school in a brutal fight scene.
He went to play for the Rams though.
Mr.
He went to play for the Rams because that's actually his home state.
Yeah. Why don't you start?
He got picked up by the Seahawks in college because he was going to like WSU.
You said Marshawn Lynch? Is that who you said?
Marshawn Lynch, yeah.
Plays for the Raiders.
You finish the scene by
oh, it may have been the Raiders.
From the cue card.
Yes.
Yeah.
Marshawn Lynch? Yeah, that's a white guy name. Definitely. White guy name. Yeah, you're right.
Or you should actually check out Marshawn Lynch. He's just a super cool guy.
Chlamydia? That's a nice name. I think I'm gonna name my daughter, my next daughter, Chlamydia.
Dude, he has
So what are you gonna have? I think I'm gonna have a
fucking
tossed salad. Ooh, you bad.
He has his own online show. It's called something with Marshawn Lynch. I'll check it out later. But it's fucking hilarious, dude. He just like meets up with cool people. Like there was one that was this dude that could do like backflips and shit. And Lynch was like, yo, I can do a backflip. Fuck yeah, man. And everyone's like, oh, you're gonna do a backflip because he's a huge fucking dude. And he's like, yeah, I can do a backflip.
Oh my god, that's
and he fucking does
fucking
a backflip
hilarious.
right there on the stage.
Mr. Redfield.
And everyone's just like, oh.
The floor is yours. Mr. Redfield, would you step into the box?
You know what? We're gonna save right here because I'm not entirely sure what's gonna happen.
Oh, why'd you revive me? Well, I'm fucking alive.
I got a trophy for kicking Hitler in the face. Guess what, Brandon? I'm gonna kick him in the face again. Oh my god. Alright, so Brandon,
Oh my
when
god,
you
I got out of that with 3 health. Unfucking believable.
what I'm gonna tell you
please do not revive me.
is
No.
when you get to the part where you're meeting Hitler for the first time, just when you see the way, yeah, when you have the chance to I'm not ruining anything for you, so, but when you have the chance, you'll see it. Just you'll get a trophy for it. So just do it. Am I? There's no way. There's no way I'm near the end of the game already. I'm doing the acting, is what I'm on. Ow, what the fuck? Why'd he shoot me in my fucking leg? What the fuck? He shot, he wanted me to do something else.
Oh, that got me.
I was like, what the fuck? Why'd he shoot me in my fucking leg? Like, what a fucking asshole.
That looks like a balloon built for a shotgun. Well, this is a fucking shotgun. I think this guy has a shotgun.
Is that what you wanted? Is that what you had in mind? You Nazi asshole. Because that's all you're getting.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh my god. Dude, this game is I'm doing many playthroughs of this game. This game is just too funny. It's just too great, dude.
Have you found the secret Doom level yet?
Shut up.
It's a throwback to the old gameplay style.
Oh no, you can get that doing the arcade. Like when I first saw it, I was like, "Is he playing Wolfenstein?" And I was like, "No, he's not. It's not Wolfenstein."
Then we steal the Ausmerzer, take out General Angle, and show the American people what revolution looks like.
Eagles all the way.
Man, I'm going all in on the Vikings. Man, I'm going Vikings all the way.
You sound like a little fucking schoolgirl. Jesus.
Yay, I'm in a knight, I'm a schoolgirl.
Only on Tuesdays. Oh shit, today's Tuesday.
Yep, on Tuesdays he fucking dresses up in a school uniform and walks around his house. He only talks like this. I'm gonna blow up. How am I alive? Fire grenade.
Dude, this is the first time since 2010, I think. We made it this far. No, we made it in 2010, but we lost this past game.
Man, that last game is so hard to watch. Yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah, dude, he can hit, I think it's 6 decibels below the highest octave.
Who are you talking about?
I forget his name, which is not good because I love the... Yes, Jensen Ackles. He gets serious in season 4 for a little while. Well,
I'm gonna try to beat this game tonight.
all of the seasons are really good, even the slow ones. Dude, my favorite episode for that, for all seasons that I have seen so far, at least, because I've seen up to season 6, I believe, before I got burnt out, is the fucking episode where they come across the Supernatural fan club. I just love the dude that is like dressed up like Dean. He looks at Dean and he's like, "You got pretty close, but you're missing a few parts of it." Live.
Is this game beatable? Is this game beatable? Brandon, is this game beatable in how long's the...
It's beatable in a day. I'd say it's probably beatable in about 9 hours.
It doesn't say how much time I've had played. How do I... Extras. Records? No. Oh, I have to check
Stealing
the main
Mercury
screen.
in the Mars automatic pistol. Why isn't it scrolling?
Here it is. My ticket down to the surface.
I'm just talking about the infantry.
He's also a stripper on the side. He works the corner at 9 to 5. Get your $5 BJs here. $5 BJs.
Doesn't he do a little bit about being a stripper on the show?
Hey Brandon, guess what? You go to Venus.
Fehlfunktion, Navigationssysteme beschädigt, nicht. Notfallauswurf eingeleitet. Landung in T-3, 2, 1.
1.
This is a fucking baller.
Air feels heavy. Brutal heat. Like Texas in August. Time to break into the facility. Found.
I've gotten so many trophies. Holy shit. So in order to get the Platinum Trophy, I'm gonna have to replay this game. No matter what. Yeah, I know. I want to. It'd be a fucking hell of a trophy to fucking get. Finish a Jesus Christ. That's gonna be a hard one. Finish a district without triggering any alarms. Oh. God, that's gonna be a bitch.
Over, Commando. Steal the Odin codes for General Angle's ship. Slick as a whistle.
I don't think a cognitive test is really going to change anything. And besides, he's not going to release the results. Yeah, that's a big fat lie. Oh, I don't have a grenade because I keep getting revived. Now I have grenade. That's very jealous. There is some seriously crazy shit. They go to hell. Cam gets possessed by Satan. Yeah. Don't they hot timelines in that season?
Where are you going? 8 hour. Where the fuck are you going? You need Brandon, have you come over an Enigma thingy? Like, I still haven't come across one yet.
Oh, Brandon, you'll fucking like this. I learned about something today that was in Dark Souls 1. I haven't looked up exactly what they do yet. But in Dark Souls 1, you could get invaded by these things called vagrants. And there were these little crab-looking things. And I need to look up what exactly they do, but according to players, they could drop loot that couldn't be dropped off of enemies.
Where are you going, Corey?
Corey,
Nice.
You good. If you watch the streaming now, Corey, I'm fucking dropping people with iron sights. It's the worst gun in the game.
What?
It's because the devs sue them. Oh, I should have paid attention. Dude's hiding back there. Wait it! Do not revive me. No! 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 Damn it! Oh, there were two. Oh, they hit all of me.
Corey, let me put it this way. I don't like vampire movies. It's a vampire movie, ain't it? It's about like monsters. I don't like those kind of things, but I like this one because it's actually comedical. It has comedy in it.
There's that heat again.
This guy. Horror. Dude, there's some legit scary episodes. That's just because they were laying down the basis for the show. How about this one?
Damn, I'm burning up.
Dean's pretty good looking. Dude, Castiel is a baller, though. I mean, Dean is probably the most attractive person on that show, but his face is just perfect. I'm like, Corey, wait till you see his face. I'm dead serious. It's fucking just perfect. Come on, bitch. Shoot at me again. Get destroyed, motherfucker. Losing the gun. Okay. Drop kick. First Dean and then Sam. I can tell you this, Corey, you can't binge it in a single day. I think it's season 4. You can't even binge season 4 in a single day. The demon. Yeah, it's a new map.
Too hot. Need to cool down.
I don't need to use the scaly anymore. Oh damn, this has a scope. I'm gonna drop. Ah, fuck. Oh, over there. Ooh, I got revived. I can get revenge. And I'm rusty right now. You wanna bet? Go watch Ravik play. He can hold 103 and 3 in a game with a fucking sniper rifle. It used to. Because Battlefield 1 sucked. Oh, Operations? This new map is really good. Oh god, my body is freaking out. Yeah, they did. I think they did a... Yeah, because they didn't like each other. They weren't going to do Season 2. That is a Zebra Stripe train. Yeah, you'll love Alistair Crowley. Oh, there's a dude right here. Ooh, what do we have here? I was killed by a horse. I think it's Negan.
It is. Yes, it is.
I knew I recognized that motherfucker. Oh, I hit that dude.
I'm so confused on how to get... Dude, did you see? Did you see his? Did you see the?
Medic, no. Oh.
How the fuck do I get over? Alright, so I guess I gotta go through all of this.
Medic, please do not revive me. Please. There's an army of enemies there. Just run, dude. Run. Do not try to fight. Oh, strong woman, damn it. I was gonna say PT principle, dude.
It's called being polite, bitch. It's called being polite. Like, damn. Like, it's like, I'm sorry, that's the way I was raised. You want me to just, you know, that's how I treat women, is like fucking respect, bro.
Usually when that happens to me, I don't respond. I'll just go in the door and close it behind me.
See Brandon sitting there just
me, motherfucker?
getting very angry at the person. Just steam starting to come out, fucking lava just starts spewing out of his eyeballs. It's like, is he okay? No, he is not alright.
No,
starting to look like the Grudge. Yeah, just it's not a good sight.
Oh, my bedtime. Ah ha ha, I got a bedtime. I'm fucking 12 years old.
He just fixed his sleep schedule. Oh my god. What?
What was that? Makes fun of me. Every Tuesday, bro. What? I don't. What the fuck? I use a vagina. That's what I use. I use a vagina.
Oh no, I'm getting back.
It's called. It's called a fleshlight. That's what I call it. It's called a fleshlight. Mia Khalifa edition. Mia Khalifa, bro. I'm shooting these giant balls of cancer and they explode. Big balls of fire. I probably should just switch back to Twitch. I should probably just switch back to Twitch.
Shit.
Fuck you, German bitches! German Nazi motherfuckers! Oh my god, I just run into them and they explode. I literally walk into them and they explode.
Great. Shooting at me.
Dude, I got... It's called the I can't even pronounce it. Ugabu. I can't even pronounce German, so. Here, where's it at? Here, it's a heavy weapon, and it, yeah, it's like a railgun, pretty much. A handheld railgun is what it is, pretty much.
Damn it! My boys be left. Do not revive me. Yes. Damn it! I need so many kills with this fucking shitty ass pistol.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this thing is just not right. This thing, there's something wrong with this. No. This should be illegal.
Or if you're watching a dude fall from the sky.
Oh, this is fucking... No. I said deport the illegals, that's what I said.
This is a gun that's fun to use. That is a lot of fun to use. Just have to drop people with iron sights.
Damn, I'm burning up.
Ooh, that was painful. Oh, I hit the thing. Come on, motherfucker. Come on, I see you over there. Come on. A little closer.
No, wrong.
Yes, it did. Oh no. Down the station now. Oh, somebody saved my life. I should have just hit fire with my rifle. What? That was a headshot. Fucking shitty ass pistol. Why do I have to use this trap? I'm using it so I can unlock it. Boy, one thing I have customized in this game is that my headshots are purple. pistol literally lags out my sound. Oh, I got a multi-kill with my grenade! What the fuck is that? Russian standard grenade?
Would y'all shut the hell up? I'm trying to listen. Fucking Christ.
You a bitch? Dude, this pistol is literally causing my sound to lag out. That's so bad. Every time I fire it, my sound stops for a second. It's like, that's just bad gameplay. Let's see here. What other gun do I have? Ooh, the Labella is a lot of fun. I heard a sniper shot come from over here. There he is. I did 40 damage to him. I don't know what's causing my fucking sound to lag out. Is my controller dying? Yep.
Welcome to the Oberkommando. Population, shitload of assholes. You got
Population, shitload of assholes. That's a lot of assholes.
Well, yeah, it's made by an excellent development studio. I hate that they added that extra animation. Such a good sniper rifle too, it's unfortunate. No! No, we didn't win. I didn't get the headshot that last dude. Roll it back. Let's see how close I am. How many more fucking kills? What do you spawn me with a sniper fire? It's got guns on the back. Oh, there's a huge difference. Come on, hit dude. Damn it. Bitch. Come on. Fuck, there's two snipers shooting at me. Oh yeah, look at that knife, Corey. Got a fucking gladius.
Get back up, bitch.
Welcome to the
Find this
Overcommando.
other sniper was shooting at me. Oh, there he is.
All right.
Run, bitch. So judging by that, this guy right here. Someone else dropped him. Damn.
Now I gotta somehow.
Be right back, guys.
Ooh, hello.
You stay. Stay.
Excuse me.
Sit. 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 Stay. Stay.
Eh. Now let's play with a different sniper rifle. Having fun playing with all the different sniper rifles. Plus, I like the iron sights on this one. Fucking trash pistol. Ooh, a plane. Yeah. Yeah. So difficult to aim. Oh, there's a horse right there. Damn it, buddy. I know this is a bomber, but hold still. Whoa, that's trippy.
I'll get to that main terminal and bring home the Odin codes for the Ausmerzer mission.
I got him. Oh. Well, the guy
there.
that killed was a Trump fan, so I feel accomplished. The dude I shot was a fan of the Trump.
Huh. That's a clever. That's clever. That is very clever for that. No, no, no. I'm not talking about clever for that guy. I'm talking clever as in how they hid the way to get in this room. That is wow. That is.
Artie's in his own world right now.
Yo, you shut up. I'm only in my own little world every day, pretty much. But that doesn't count. Just because I'm in my own little special happy land. I'm a Goofy Goober, yeah! We're all Goofy Goobers, yeah!
I'm just the gay guy from Battlefield Bad Company 2.
Squidward, you can't eat that many hamburgers! You'll explode! Yes, so?
I didn't explode yet. Wait, no, go straight to your thighs, and then you blow up.
And then you blow up! It's from a movie.
That's,
it's from SpongeBob. Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate!
Sweet Destiny 2. I always hated it!
Emergency lights on.
Is that a dude?
Something is wrong. Be ready for anything.
Happy birthday,
What?
William.
Here's to you, all American.
Didn't think I'd make it this long.
Well, here's to Brother Blazkowicz. Toughest motherfucker I ever met.
Terrible!
That's some hot damn good banana cream pie right there.
Made.
Not our fault.
Here's some wicked love.
Eh.
Holy Lord, I was gonna tear a hole in poor old Horace's
No, it's your
tummy.
fault for them. Excuse me, but I am white privileged.
Did you bring me back anything?
Well, the souvenir shop was closed, but brought you this.
Holy shit, Blazkowicz.
Absolutely must tell you about the silverfish.
Is that in English? Sigrid! Yes, Polquix! Listen, I'm gonna need your Nazi
Oh, and he's
eyeballs
dead.
on this one.
There's another dude over there.
Nazi! Whatever. Look, I'm trusting you to decrypt the Odin codes so we can disable
You
the
got
defense
saved by a
system and
fence.
hijack the
That
outposts.
motherfucker.
Yes, Polquix. But please stop calling me a Nazi.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt your Nazi feelings?
I'm 100% white motherfucker.
You still here? Oh, what the fuck? God damn it. Oh, shit, now it's on. Comrades, brothers and sisters, thank you very much. Tomorrow we are gonna shoot Nazis until we run out of bullets. But tonight is for Blazkowicz.
Charge these motherfuckers. There's it. Oh god.
Oh god.
I keep telling people, man, go fucking watch, and now I'm gonna forget the name of it. Oh, should I?
Oh, god damn!
Should I is shorter.
Somebody shit the fuck out of that toy.
Holy shit, I just disappeared into nothing. I got 12,000 screws on this.
This here jar, oh, belly.
I got 35 kills, I think. Shadai has an actor in it that I always forget his fucking name, but if you were to look at his face, you'd be like, oh, I recognize that guy.
Come on, give him a punch! Nexus!
Susan would probably really like Jedi. Oh God.
I'm gonna knock him.
Plus, Corey Shut-Eye has a little bit of that lesbian action in it.
And on occasion we've done barley, but I think, well, I like rye, but he usually does corn. And then we
Okay, yeah, we're... Of course I remember her. Are you sure? Oh no, I don't want to quit. This is a good lobby.
Wake up, man.
Ain't no teabaggers. They're fucking nice people.
Man,
Not overabundant with snipers. You know, balanced teams. I like this lobby. Plus, there's a dude and his emblem is the sun from Dark
Still
Souls.
drunk and we're supposed to be in the air by now.
Can he fly in this condition?
Well, he
I
sure
saw it.
can't fucking fly with one arm. Okay,
It-
Horton,
it's not coming
get
out
him
this
some
year.
coffee or something to sober him up. And Blazkowicz,
There's going to be more talk about it about the development of it and a reveal of what the game is actually going to be in December. But we don't know it's Bloodborne 2. We're just extremely hoping that
Fergus, hey,
it's just go watch the Shadows Die Twice trailer and you'll be like, I don't know what this is. It's like 30 seconds long. Not even that. I think it's 15 seconds long. And there's so much information. I'm gonna get Bloodborne 2 because Bloodborne 2!
Losing your arm.
That's your own problem. Take it somewhere else.
What?